is the keeper of the light on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you brought him a little luck on Sunday, Ty Law.
Man, hey, that was an amazing experience. That's my first time there, but I am so glad that they won.
Yeah.
When I was keeper, because I know I wouldn't have heard the end of it coming in here today with Greg's ass. I swear to God. So, hey, I am happy that won. I, got to be out there, talk to some of the guys prior to the game, get them hyped up, especially my man, Zoe, and he played a hell of a game. The defense played a hell of a game. What was it, 4 interceptions?
Yeah. What were you saying to your guy, Zoe?
And we're talking
about the football thing.
Christian Gonzalez.
Hey, let you tell it, Greg. I was telling him about his contract.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Let Greg tell it.
Yep, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Like, Greg, I don't know why we paint this narrative, but I think it's pretty funny, though. Like, every time I talk to the Patriots, it's about their contract. Yeah. So, I guess they scared of me coming up in there, huh?
Well, I believe, if I remember correctly, you were in the Patriots locker room at one point when you were a player, and Mr. Kraft came walking through and was greeting everybody, and you said, I'm Ty Law, give me my MF money. I believe that's why I say that.
No, I get it, but that was talking about me, though. That's me. I can speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else.
Well, then I think Gilmore, you had a few things to say about too.
No, but I wasn't in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
They asked me for advice. The only guy that I was involved with because they asked my opinion, it was Darrelle Revis. So thank you guys. You can thank me for getting him here because it was
Appreciate it.
But you know what? He called me, though. So he called me, and all I did was call Bill.
Right.
Because I had to direct contact to Bill. So he was like interested. Hey, Bill was like, hey, man, I ain't paying him for this much money. I was like, I am not his agent. He just called me. I'm calling you. Are you interested? Here's his number. And then that was it.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got on and told Bill, he was like, hey,
it was great. It was great there. It was a lot of fun seeing you at your tailgate on Sunday, and you do a great job with that.
Thank you, man.
That place was it was a lot of fun there.
Yeah, hey, for you to be there when I'm sitting there doing my thing and see Greg sitting there, we got to stop everything and run the gauntlet. So for y'all that don't know, the gauntlet is taking all 3 shots of Corvus, but your son, bruh, like sometimes as a journalist, I'm a journalist now because you gave me a job. I got to do my research.
Are we journalists?
Yeah, I'm a journalist. We got to do the research. Hey, Brees, hey, y'all probably heard the story of Puppygate?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. See, I did.
Yes, we've talked about Puppygate.
Okay.
Well, let's hear it.
But
see, I'm thinking about him as an athlete. I'm thinking about Greg because I heard he can hit the golf ball. I'm saying, nah. But you missed a Super Bowl for tripping over a dog.
Yes, but it was a broken leg. My leg was broken in 2 places. What?
What Super Bowl?
Okay, I mean, we know what happened. What happened to the puppy? What happened to Kobe, man?
Well, Kobe just passed away like months ago.
Right,
I
R.I.P.
lived a long life.
Can you reenact the sound you made? Because I'd be fascinated to hear it.
I mean, it happens. Like the gate was not properly secured by one of my thankless children.
Oh,
and I stepped over it and it collapsed. And so, but I don't know why that was.
Okay, but Kobe's not here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
no,
man.
Kobe's.
He lived a long, great life. Though.
Yeah, Kobe is
okay, because
Kobe lived a long life after that. Kobe was not affected at all. It was only me who broke my leg.
We never got the height of the gate. Was it like one of them waist high gates, or was it like a 12-inch gate?
It's the one that you use for kids. Like
okay,
it was just
so it was like waist high.
Little kids, like Courtney and Santo will have those little gates set up. Curtis probably had.
I still have one.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit lower than a hurdle.
So yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, it's much. I don't even know how it happened. I would never did you step on top of it? How did you fall?
So the gate was placed in between the door jamb, as it's supposed to be.
Correct.
It was not locked down.
Oh.
I was on the phone in left hand, stepping over with right foot, bringing left foot over.
Who are you on the phone with?
Probably business. I was probably working.
Yeah. No, I want to call and get them to reenact the sound you made.
Probably working. And as I brought left foot over, gate collapses, right foot twists at an inhuman angle, and therefore breaks ankle and breaks top of the femur bone or whatever it was.
The fibula.
The fibula.
Femur's in your thigh.
Yes.
And so therefore I was in, the pain was intense, and I was lying there by myself because I think Brees and Jen were Jen was picking Brees up from basketball practice or whatever. So I had to crawl over to the freezer and get a bag of like frozen peas to put on.
And
Seems
some
like
ice
a flexibility
cream.
issue that you couldn't get that other foot up.
I say, but we all have, you know, an unathletic moment in our time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that was your unathletic moment. So, but we're glad that Kobe, you know, made it out safely.
Yes.
We laughing at your ass for having that happen. You know what I mean? And, you know, we animal lovers and Peter would have been mad if something would have happened to Kobe.
Right. And Greg, I remember you coming out of the elevator at 20 Guest Street. And there was 6 people. It was like Stiz, Spaz, Danielle, and they're like all grabbing things, and you're harumphing, going so slow on these
not
crutches.
Very good on the crutches.
Those poor crutches.
The chafing under the arms.
Yeah,
a lot of chafing.
It's a real problem. And then you got to figure out how to take a shower, and you got to put the plastic bag.
Yeah, that must have been a pain in the ass.
That's why you just take a
pain
tub.
in the butt, and you got to. Yeah. That happened the winter. You know the winter that we had where we got like 97 inches of snow.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, that's when that was.
Wow.
And that was a nightmare to be on. But I overcame. We're
Got
fine.
you out of shoveling.
Can we talk football?
Yeah, we can talk football. I had to, you know,
I appreciate
highlight
that.
your unathletic moment.
I mean, you were peer pressuring my son and his poor friends. Like they showed up at the tailgate. They're all excited to meet Ty Law, and they had Coors Lights, and Ty runs over, yanks them out of their hand, and pours them out, and makes them do the gauntlet because they dare to drink a beer. I mean, peer pressure at its
They
finest.
want to know how professional athletes do it. That's how you do it.
That's like coming into somebody's house and not speaking. You know what I mean?
Right.
You came into my house and you're gonna bring, you know, some beer. You know, we got to take this, and now you're welcome. Well, don't you hate when somebody do that? Like you do that at my mama's
They
house?
Didn't know.
I understand it.
Yeah,
But it's fine. But
You
we
let 'em know how we
teach them. We teach them.
You let them know how we get down.
Yeah, we
I
get
learned that
down.
lesson real quick with Otis, OTIS.
Yeah.
Okay, here's how we get down.
Yeah, exactly.
All
You know what I mean?
No, it was very nice. Well done. And it was great to see Vince Wilfork there. He
Yes.
looks fantastic.
Man, Vince is looking
Vince
great.
looks
Great. Ninkovich was there.
Yeah.
Your tailgate. Everybody was there. It was
Lonnie
great.
Paxton came through.
Lonnie
you know?
Paxton.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snow Angels. It was excellent. It was excellent.
Hey, Lonnie Paxton got to be the most famous long snapper in the history of the NFL, right? Everybody knows Lonnie, man. He is awesome, man.
Yes. All right. Well, listen, there is an AFC Championship game on Sunday, and the Patriots are in it.
Hey, no one could have predicted this, but, you know, I'm happy. And now that we going up and you're playing Jason Stidham, or Jason Statham. I would be playing Jason Statham.
Jarrett
Statham. Jarrett Stidham. Statham. Might as well.
We called him Joshua the other day.
Yeah. So hey,
I think it's Len.
Hey, we walking in. I mean, you can't take nobody light, but you got to win this. We got to go to the Super Bowl. Patriots is going to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I want to see Denver Broncos because you want them at their best. You don't want any excuses. You would like to see Bo Nix out there so we can win like that. But hey, we'll take it. You know what I mean? And hey, it's going. The next challenge is the Super Bowl, you know, in my opinion.
You're already looking ahead. You're
not supposed to, but damn it, you got the backup quarterback that ain't played in how many years?
Since 2023.
23.
And he probably, back then, got maybe a game if he was
not
lucky.
much.
Here comes Jarrett Stidham.
I'm not that sold on Denver as it is. You know what I mean? So when you're taking out one of their top players, being a quarterback, the most important position, I think the advantage goes to the Patriots all day.
Well, certainly a good portion of their success, the Broncos' success, has been because of Bo Nix. Sean, you would give it. So it's not
100%. He's been really clutch late in games.
So it's not a Sean Payton system thing.
No, it is.
It's a combination.
Yeah.
All right, so then
It's a system.
You can't overlook
No. It's a system thing, but it's for a quarterback that they believe has the potential.
It's a system designed for Bo Nix.
Yes. Like, you're not just dropping any quarterback into Sean. It's not like a Kyle Shanahan situation.
Right. That's what I'm asking.
No, because Bo Nix used his legs a lot.
Yes.
They actually roll the quarterback out more than
Yes.
any other team in football.
Right.
And Bo Nix is very, very versatile in that respect, whereas Jarrett Stidham, not so much.
No, this is like, and I don't think there's ever been in this situation where it would be hard for a regular position where the last time you played was
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And it's not even like really played like, or one game 2 years ago. Like, when's the last time you really played consistently? Now you have to play consistently for the whole game, and that game is an AFC Championship game. It could be extremely impossible for any position, but at the quarterback position, oh, man, that's a whole nother level. His booty hole is going to be so tight. So I'm saying so tight. He's probably like, oh my God, if I lose this game, people are going to be, I can't even imagine what he's going through his head.
We talk about this all the time, but just to be clear, how much of an advantage do they get because of the elevation and that you're playing there and you have no time to acclimate?
You two rejoin.
Wiggy's making a face right now. Wiggy for a bit was saying that playing in Denver sucks.
Yeah, he was.
So
I played there my last year, and I'm telling you, going up there as the away team, if you don't go up there, it makes a difference. Even when I went up there to work out, I'm like, I know I'm in shape.
Right.
You know what I mean? But on the flip side of it is when you go up there and you get acclimated a couple weeks, when you travel, when you come back east or go somewhere else, I feel like I can run all day. So that is an issue when it comes to, you're getting lightheaded. It's like guys like Ryan Clark. He couldn't go there because of the sickle cell.
That blood thing.
Thing. He couldn't go play there. So it is a thing. So I don't want to get any misconceptions about that. It's no excuses because you're in Denver, but it does affect the body and it can affect the way you play.
Are you surprised that they're only going out on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Well, I don't think it would matter. Like Vrabel said,
he said a week and a half to fully, but then some people are saying 24, 48 hours.
The closest thing that you can do is they have these masks that you put on, these like elevation masks now, where you run on a treadmill with them. And maybe you wear them in practice or something like that. And what it does, it makes it really difficult for you to breathe. Back in the day, we used to put towels on our face.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the only way you can know what it feels like, but it's still, once you get there, you're going to be...
You also put towels in the door jamb in your room, if I remember correctly.
No, I never smoked. I never smoked when I played. I know when it was coming because I wasn't getting suspended for dumb shit.
Smart.
Yeah.
I don't think that this is... I honestly don't think the story's going to be Stidham sucks and they miss Bo Nix. Because Bo Nix has been mediocre for the first 3 quarters most of the season.
Right.
He was not good until the 4th quarter of that game against the Bills.
But you also got to think about it from this perspective from him. They're not expecting anything that great. Yes, it's the AFC Championship. Yes, it's to go to the Super Bowl. But really, if you're Stidham, what do I have to lose? I swear, it's like when I played against Jerry Rice when I first came in. No one was expecting me. What do I have to lose? I'm going in there confident as hell because I'm playing against Jerry. So he
may ball out.
He can come out and play, out of his norm because he has nothing to lose. People are expecting you to stink right now.
Right. Yeah. Their house money at home with the elevation and with the best defense
in the NFL. So if he wins,
NFL.
It's all upside. If he loses, we expect that you're not our starting quarterback. So I think, it should be a little bit less pressure on him when you think about it, from just his position, just being the quarterback. Ain't nobody expecting you to do a damn thing, bro.
Right, and you have Sean Payton, who's a great coach. This isn't like it happened in the first quarter and Stidham comes in cold. They have a week to figure some kind of an offense out that they can use on Sunday.
Exactly, and again, it's back to the player with the mental part of it. He doesn't have as much pressure as we're talking about him having the pressure of going to the Super Bowl. Because even if he went to the Super Bowl, guess what? You're still supposed to lose again.
He's going up against a Patriots defense that's firing on all cylinders, though. Like that defense is being overlooked.
He don't stand a chance. This kid don't. He don't stand a chance.
You said the same thing about Phillip Rivers.
But for him, he hears all that.
And how did Phillip Rivers do?
Much better than you thought he would.
No, he
Lost every
stunk.
game.
He stunk.
You said he wouldn't throw 50 yards.
He was throwing checkdowns. He threw 112 yards in the first game he played.
He was far better than
No,
you.
he wasn't. He was not far better.
Greg, was he better than they said he'd be?
He was.
Yes, he was.
The only reason why he was better than we thought he was going to be is because we set the expectations so low. We're like, all right, maybe he'll be lucky if he throws 50 yards. In his first game he played, he threw for 112 yards. And he lost every game he played. You're talking about...
Well, the comp would be Nick Foles.
No,
right?
because Nick Foles got in maybe like week 12 or something. He played for the end of the season and then throughout the playoffs. There's never been a comp for this where a guy basically hasn't played.
Hostetler.
I don't know what was the hostile. I mean, that's the Giants. What was the Giants, right?
Yep.
What was his situation? I don't
And
remember.
Sean Payton, part of the Parcells tree.
I know, but what was the hostile? Did he come in for the one game?
I just know he won a Super Bowl when Simmons was there.
So I'm saying when you're looking at this kid hasn't played since 2023, where his last game he played against he went 20 of 34 for 272 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And that was at
Hostetler looks like he played 3 games in the playoffs.
So maybe Hostetler is the closest thing you have.
Bang.
But it's still not.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you're talking about a guy. And Hostetler, go back. What was Hostetler doing the year before that? Was he actually playing?
He was flipping burgers.
He was on the Giants, but I don't think he was actually playing.
All right.
And
So-
you know what?
The issue for me just becomes your offense has struggled against these two good defenses.
Right.
So you got to be able to put the points up.
Right.
Like, regardless of what Stidham does.
Right,
Like,
but look what your defense did to Justin Herbert and C.J. Stroud. 2 guys that we think are good quarterbacks. One guy in Herbert we think is really good. Look what your defense did to those 2 guys. Can you imagine what your defense is going to do to a guy who hasn't played since 2023? And when he did play, it was basically 1 game or 2 games at the end of a season? Can you imagine that? And then he wasn't like, at least I'll give Phillip Rivers credit. He was a full-time starter for 16 years. Stidham hasn't been a full-time starter his whole career.
Yeah, where was Stidham at when he did play? Was he in Denver?
He played
the
3
Raiders.
games in
The
Denver,
Vegas.
then Raiders, and then he was with the
Raiders.
Pats.
Yeah.
And see,
Yeah.
shame on the Patriots, and we putting the pressure on them too, because they have to go out there and perform. So shame on them if they let the Denver Broncos and Stidham win the game. I mean, that'll be the shame on the Patriots.
But I feel like everybody's focused on the quarterback and nobody's talking about the defense. Like, all we heard about was the Texans' defense going into that one.
Right.
Denver has a good defense as well. So
That's
how
their
do you
defense.
think that Drake Maye could do up against them?
You know what? Drake Maye is going to do what Drake Maye does. And I think when you talk about their defense, hey, of course you got Pat Surtain Jr., he's probably, you know, number 1, number 2 cornerback in football. And I'm still not sold on them completely, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? They play good football, but would I look at them and say they're the next coming of a Baltimore Ravens type defense? I think they're getting more hype than it actually is. I mean, you have some individual players that are absolutely phenomenal, but I mean, as an overall defense, I mean, they don't scare me at all.
They don't scare you.
No, not at all.